The townsfolk whispered of Hollow Hill, the cursed land where shadows grew long even at midday and whispers echoed when no one spoke. The hill had a story, a dark tale of love, betrayal, and vengeance. Ellen, a young historian with a thirst for the macabre, decided to explore these whispers. She had to know the truth. Armed with her camera, flashlight, and notebook, Ellen ventured to the foot of Hollow Hill as the sun dipped below the horizon. The air grew colder, unnaturally so. Her footsteps seemed absorbed by the ground, each step quieter than the last. As she approached the summit, she saw it, an ancient mansion, covered in ivy, its windows dark and hollow like soulless eyes. Intrigued yet terrified, Ellen pushed the creaking gate open and stepped inside the grounds. The air felt heavy, as if the very atmosphere was pressing against her. She took a deep breath and moved forward. Inside the mansion, the temperature plummeted. Her breath turned to mist, and the floorboards creaked ominously under her weight. Ellen's flashlight flickered, casting eerie shadows that danced on the walls. She reached an old study filled with decaying books and noticed a portrait above the fireplace. It was of a woman, eyes sad yet piercing, almost alive. Curiosity piqued, Ellen took a picture, but the flash revealed a disturbing detail: the woman in the portrait had moved. Heart pounding, Ellen tried to rationalize it, but the sudden cold gust and the door slamming shut made it impossible. She spun around, pointing her flashlight wildly. The mansion groaned as if waking from a long sleep. Ellen backed away toward the door, only to find it locked. Just as panic set in, she heard the whispers, soft at first, but then growing louder, filling her head with incoherent words. She stumbled into another room, this one adorned with old, tattered furniture. In the corner, a mirror stood, reflecting not her own image but that of the woman from the portrait, her eyes now filled with sorrow and rage. "You shouldn't be here," the reflection whispered, lips moving. Ellen's own reflection remained frozen in terror. She turned to flee, but the figure in the mirror reached out, shattering the glass. Hundreds of shards flew through the air, each one reflecting a fragment of the tormented ghost. Ellen screamed but no sound came out. She ran blindly through the maze of rooms until she found a hidden stairway leading to the cellar.